tires.
You want tires.
I'm going to roll a set of tires in, right? Raffle them off.
Ryan, Joey talked about that a teammate, racing hard is one of the hardest relationships you can have in sports because it's not a team winning together. How do you view that, especially what happened last week between Denny and Bubba?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've always had an understanding in our building of race hard. Roger's always put it into this perspective of he doesn't care who wins. He doesn't care which car runs first or second, but as long as we run first or second, and that's just what we've always kind of had in our heads and what he expects of us. He never wants one of us to roll over and give the win or hold back and give the win to another guy, another teammate, but make sure you run, where you are. Everyone's different. Yeah, I mean, last week I can see how that maybe created a little bit of ripples when neither of them won the race, but it's just I can just speak with our building, and that's how we've always gone about things.
Have you thought about it where it's like, hey, Penske Racing has to win. If they don't, then we did something wrong. Is it like, or the manufacturer Ford has to win, and if not, then what a mistake?
Well, I definitely feel like we in our building don't want to ever give up an opportunity of one of us winning the race. Yes, I want to bring my 12 team and win, just like the other guys want to bring their respective teams and win. But at the same time, I get flashbacks to 2021 Daytona 500 when Joey and Brad took each other out running 1-2. That's the last thing you want. That was the worst week in the race shop. I was sitting at home watching the race. I wrecked earlier in that race, and that was the worst week in the race shop, right? Was everyone's bummed out.
Yeah.
It just brings the whole morale down, we just don't want that to happen again. So, I think we've done a good job of, hey, race as hard as you want, but make sure you run where you should, and that's 1-2, So that's that moment, I'd say a handful of years ago, really put it into perspective with our whole race team.
There's been debate over moving this race back to the oval or keeping the ROVAL. If the playoffs had to have a road course, do you have a preference?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think all the road courses are pretty unique in their own way. If this one moved back to the oval, like Sonoma or the Glen, like they always put on a really good race. So I'd say if this one moves, maybe you can throw one of those two in there.
Obviously, when the schedule came out, everybody knew all of a sudden Talladega was in the third round. And I understand you're saying your focus took on now, so I apologize. But how much, now that it's almost here, that Talladega being in the third round and the reality of it, the challenges that it can present or opportunities?
I think when you have Talladega in any round of the playoffs, there's going to be challenges. I look at it as, people were making a big deal when it was in the round of 8, like, oh man, it's, the semifinal round and it's going to really shake things up. And I looked at it as you have to race less guys. Whereas if it round of 12, I got to race 11 other guys. This one, I only got to race 7. So I look at it from that perspective of, points and guys that could win. It kind of shrinks the field of playoff guys that can win and move on. It's still going to be scary, and never know what's going to happen. But we're fortunate to have that problem right now and getting there and then competing. But really, doesn't matter what round to me it's in. It's going to be tough no matter what. But at least you're racing less guys.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
I'm Caleb Barnes with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.